back from the dead.
Hey guys, Frozen X is here. I thought I'd take this time of me doing some race raids to talk about how I think the new change to the repair mechanic or fix or whatever you want to call it is going to affect the game overall, because it's going to have some bigger effects in the game, more than you probably think, more than just, oh, I'll be able to maintain my vehicle more. Realistically, it's going to do a lot of things. One of the biggest things is it's going to really spike everything going down in price in the market. Now, you may be thinking, oh, well, everything is already going down in price on the market. How is this going to change that? Well, think about it like this. If you have a part with 39 out of 40 durability, what do? You can't sell it, and, unless you have another part with 1 out of 40 durability, you can't repair it. So what do you do with that part? That's exactly how this is going to affect things. You are now going to be able to repair parts that are just barely broken, which is going to allow players to be able to use a part for a few games, determine whether or not they like it or if it's useful, and then if it's not, they can just use their spare parts to repair it and put it back up for sale on the market. So there's going to be a big spike of items increased on the market, therefore the price of them will go down, because, as supply goes up, demand will go down, and as such, people need to sell things at a lower price to get people to buy them. That's just basic economics of supply and demand, which will be a great thing overall. This will not only affect blue parts, but also any part, purple parts, legendary, etc. Everything in the game will have the ability for a player just to make it, try it out. If they don't like it, sell it, and, maybe not get completely screwed over if they didn't like the part, which is going to be great, because not only will the price of things go down, but it will also open up the ability for you to make parts that you may or may not only use for, a couple games. Maybe you want to build some explosive spears, but you don't want to be like a rammer build. You probably, there's probably a few people who don't like ramming, but just want to try it out. Maybe throw some explosive spears on their vehicle and have fun with it, and try it out, see what it's like. You can now do that and not have to spend the massive amount of scrap or copper crafting the explosive spears, or spend a lot of money on the market to craft them. You can now just go ahead and sell them if you don't like them, or just use them for a couple games. Maybe they get to 30 out of 40 durability, and you're like, alright, I've had enough ramming, it's not my cup of tea, I'm going to move on to something else. So you just use some of your spare parts, repair it, and then you're done, It's going to be a great addition to the game. I really can't wait for this to happen. Also, it will stop a lot of the people from complaining about, oh, the repair system's broken, I can't play this game, I can't play it ever, I'm never playing this, no. And, which is kind of getting old, to be honest. Like, geez, guys, let's calm down here, alright? It's just one mechanic that is less than optimal. It's not ruining the game. I mean, to some people, it's the absolute downfall of the game, but to me, it's just, it's whatever, just something else you have to deal with. It's not too big of a deal to me. The last and probably final thing that's really going to be changed by the whole spare parts thing is that you're going to see one item go up in price, and that is going to be spare parts. It's going to create a whole new market for this new item that's going to be extremely valuable. Everybody's going to want them, everyone's going to need them, and chances are they're going to sell for a lot on the market. So if you have a lot of blue parts now, or if you just want to buy some blue parts, or I don't think buying them and selling spare parts will be profitable. I don't think it's going to go that far in being, a lucrative business, but if you have a lot of blue parts, I highly recommend you hold on to them, because especially as of right now, they're not exactly worth a ton. So if you keep them, break them down for spare parts later and sell them, you might be able to get more money for them then. But again, the market isn't in a great spot right now. It's probably going to plateau here pretty soon. But yeah, that's really all I have for this video. If you think I missed anything, or if you think anything else is going to be really all that different in the game after the update, leave it in the comments. But my whole theory behind making this video is hopefully people will try and hold on to their parts, and this will get people to, be ready for the update, and just, have parts instead of a lot of coins for the update, because, like I said, having spare parts is going to be such a big part of the game soon. It's going to be one of the big, main things that you want to collect in the game, and it'll probably be more valuable than copper and scrap combined. So, yep, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.